Okay, here's a little demo on contact sheets. Again, I just went over how to upload and batch rename, and then we followed our pictures to our folder, and then we might have done some further renaming to them, but we've definitely filtered the pictures that we want to put on our contact sheet from our main group of pictures. Okay, so that needs to be done prior to making the contact sheet. And then of course you're going to select everything that you want to put on there. And again, if you took a break like in between batch renaming and now making a contact sheet, your screen might look like mine, where I have some pictures that weren't part of my group. So remember to filter the ones you labeled. All you have to do is hit the star and then show labeled items only. Okay, so here's the ones that I've got. I've got 3, 6, 9, 12 images, which is kind of my magic number for what I want you to narrow down, your 12 best pictures. Okay, so all I'm going to do is select the first one, hold shift, select the last one. Again, I'm going to double check that they're all named properly. If you see DSC, then you're working off your memory card and you need to go find your pictures in the actual project folder. Okay, so once you're there, again, you select them all, and then we're going to go up to Tools, Photoshop, Contact Sheet 2. And go ahead and wait for that to launch. And it's going to make it in Photoshop, so again, it's opening up Photoshop. And this window is going to come up. Now be careful not to change the document size. So we don't want to change 8 by 10 by 300. But we do want to change our columns and rows to fit 12 pictures. So I'm going to go 3 actually times 4 equals 12. And then I'm just going to hit OK. And it's going to go ahead and make me that contact sheet. And I don't really have to do anything until it's done. And then the only thing you need to do is save it. And I'll go over that in a moment. It looks like it's finally done. So this is what your contact sheet's going to look like. Make this a little bigger. And again, you'll notice that it's got the correct names on here, which is something you want to be careful of. And now we're going to go up to File and down to Save As. You don't necessarily need to change this file name because it's going to be the only contact sheet you made for that folder. But you do need to go and make sure that you find the right folder. And if you're doing this in the same class period, it's going to show up in your recent places. If you're doing it in a different class period, you may want to save it to the desktop and then actually just drag and drop it into that network folder to make sure you're sending it to the right folder. But I'm going to go ahead and choose my landscape folder. And then here under Format, I'm going to choose JPEG. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Save and OK. And now if I close, and when you close, it often asks you to save again. If it does that, you don't need to do that again, although this one is just slowly saving. So yeah, here we go. Do you want to save it before closing? No, you just saved it. And now close. Okay, so now if I look in this folder in Bridge, I may need to backtrack one to go in there again to get it to kind of recognize that I just put that other file in there, and then you'll see your contact sheet in here. And again, when I ask you to put a contact sheet on Bulb, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's it. Thanks.